Welcome back, team. All right, we're leaving the shop. There goes one of my coworkers. And we are headed to Walmart to do another day of gig work. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. We are at about $74 in earnings with 3 hours of work. So today we're trying to get over the 100 marker, which hopefully, will be within, I think I'm trying to get over the 100 marker in the account, my one account, but then I'm also trying to get over 100 for the week so far, which would be about 30 bucks. So let's head over there and see if we can get some good deliveries with some high dollars and some low mileage. Okay, so we just got our first order. It's about $17.90, I think, going about 6 miles, and it's a shop and deliver for about 17 items. So we're gonna head inside, grab this one, deliver, and move on to the next one. Okay, so everything's loaded up in the bed of the truck. Not a lot of groceries, took about 15 minutes to grab everything. Now we're out and headed to the customer. Let's get this first order finished. So I had a list of a couple of smart tricks you can use, tricks and hacks that'll help you make the most out of your time with Walmart Spark. Because Lord knows we're out here doing the best that we can, but there are a few things that you can do to make your day more worthwhile and make a little more money. The first one is pretty simple, and this is in debate by a few people. I know a lot of folks who turn Walmart Spark on while they're using other apps, and they're out there and maybe they do get a high order, maybe they get orders while they're out there. Maybe you do this from home, but the real truth of the matter is the closer you are to the store, the more orders you will get. Walmart decides that the people with the closest proximity to the store itself get the best orders that come out. So if you're out there and you want to get a good order, go ahead and park near the grocery section and wait. As for tip number 2, let's talk about setting money boundaries. When you're driving for Spark, you don't want to take a $7 order for 8 miles with, like 57 items. That's just not something you want to do. You also don't want to take orders that are like 52 drop-offs for $30 for 30 miles. Walmart will try to send you orders like these. Do not take them. Instead, look for high-paying orders like $15, $16 orders that are 3 miles, that are shop and delivers for 12 items, something like that. Or a curbside delivery that is 2 drop-offs, that is 6 miles, that is $19. Those are good orders to take and well worth your time and gas money. I know that there are some zones out there that are seeing low pay right now, nothing but $8 orders for high mileage. And if that's the case, go into an app like Gridwise, the one that I use, and look for another zone near you that makes more money. If at all possible, you might be able to switch zones and make more capital per trip that you're taking. I just dropped that one off, and it's about 5:15. By the time we get back, it'll be closer to 5:30. And that's about like a Wednesday for you. Wednesdays are usually the slowest days in my zone, which leads me to the next, tip. You need to be out there testing your zone, and that means trying different times of the day to do deliveries, a morning shift, maybe a lunch, and an evening shift. What times of day are best in your zone for delivery. Walmart has a wonderful metric system within their app that tells you when the peak times are within your zone. And sometimes they're really accurate and sometimes they're not. I have found it to be very accurate in my zone, and it says that Wednesday is kind of a slower day than most other days. And so like today, I didn't get started until about 4:30. That's when I got my first order. And because it'll be close to 5:30, I'm just gonna go ahead and head back and go to the gym. So we're only getting 1 order today. But you know what? We could get more, but I wanna go to the gym, I wanna go home, eat some dinner with the family, that kind of thing. Anyway, let's move on to the next tip. This tip is exciting because this is one that you can build on. As you get better at delivering with Walmart Spark, you need to be setting healthy financial goals. So for me, for example, I said in the last video that I'm trying to make $2,000 this month. And that's a lofty goal for me because I'm only doing this part-time. I think it's doable, but we're gonna find out. Set goals that are achievable. Start with $100. Can you make $100 within a day or a couple of days? And then go up from there, 2, 3, 4. Earning an extra $500 a month does a lot for the regular family. This is the last tip I have for you, but I think it's pretty powerful. So once you've set good boundaries, set goals, learn your zone, what times to drive in, those types of things, I want you to do this. I want you to complete incentives. I'm not sure that any other app does this as well as Spark does, and it's not the same for every zone, but in my zone, Walmart sets some pretty high incentives for how many orders that you complete. If you complete 3, they might give you an extra $10. If you complete 12 trips, they might give you an extra $35. But when you see those incentives, read the fine print, because sometimes they're for certain types of deliveries, whether that be a shop and deliver or a curbside pickup. But the more of these incentives that you complete, the more money you may earn throughout the month. So complete incentives. That order was about $18. So I calculated that so far for the week, working about 4 hours, I think. 4 hours, yeah. That would put me at about, let's see, we finished at 74 yesterday, 84, $93, I think is where I put it. 93 or 94, because I had a cash tip of $4. 94 minus a little bit of change. So we're almost to about $100, middle of the week. We're gonna hope that tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, we get a few more orders, put as close as possible to that 200 for the week. That way, when we jump into the weekend, we can work on our 5. I'm trying to hit 500 a week. That way I can get real close to that 2 grand by the end of the month. Lofty goal, but I think we can hit it. So let's get it together, go earn some money and have a good time. I'll see you guys in the next one.